so excited to start this project, like the most excited I've been in a while. We are working on some fun projects in order to not feel overwhelmed about the big projects, but I think we're getting a bit carried away because all we want to do now is the fun stuff, and this over here is definitely on the list of the fun, non-important stuff. But I'm so excited that I don't care. You guys ready to see what this is about? Does this make any sense to you? Not yet, right? It will soon, don't worry. Rebuilding Yabá completely on the outside, now we get to the fun part of making it very nice inside. Today we're gonna build my dream table, aka the most beautiful table ever seen.
The plywood has just arrived, which we're going to use as the base. The frame is here, and then all we need to look for after this is the design we want on top and the kind of lifting system to make it table and bed. The first bit is quite straightforward. The plywood goes in the middle, and that's going to be what everything rests on top of. The outer bits, which you can see here, are going to provide the support. Also, it's going to stick out a bit, just like that, so nothing slides off. It's a little handrail. If anyone asks, I'm working on engine parts because that's what I should be doing now, welding those pipes to connect the cooling water to the pumps and stuff like that. But this is also very important to film, assist with, and make decisions with. And also, it's just fun to do all this woodwork. The table is coming across really nicely. We're already working on the outsides, which is actually the structural part of the table. The plywood's cut in the middle. We're going to work on the little corner bits to make the edges round. And even now it's being used as a table because I'm going to use this lunch break to work on some more more tubes for the engine room while everyone's asleep, because welding doesn't make that much noise. And in about 40 minutes, when lunch break's over, back to the table it is.
Oh, this is so silly, but I'm so excited and happy with it. We are really getting there, and I know because usually when I saw boats leaving, I'll feel a bit of sadness thinking I wish that was me and still so long for that time to come. But now I just saw the boat going, I had butterflies in my stomach because I know my time is coming soon.
Assim a ferramenta melhor?
so happy with this table that will become some raised with some really nice recycled wood on the outside. Now, this is all thanks to MP, because she's the one with this idea. She took the initiative and everything. Because I'm at this point of the build where, all right, we need an inside table. I just chuck a piece of plywood on it. I don't know, some poles, and we'll figure it out later. But MP's keeping it all really fun to get these last little bits done before we launch. So I'm super excited to work on this table with her. And we're now going to decide, now that the rays are in place, of course it's all going to be flattened to the same height. Now we're going to decide what's going to come in between it. And I already have a cool idea, and I hope you think you like it too. I hope you like it too. So the plan now is, as there's so many different little measurements and sizes, I think I'm just going to take the measurements, give them to Adilson, and he'll cut them on the miter saw, and then we'll dry lay everything in place, and then later, when everything's kind of done, we'll have a little bit of extra, of course, just as a safety, and then we'll just cut them all properly, slowly, and glue them in place. We were gonna dry cut them all, however it's now a lunch break, so I might as well glue what we have already, and then... No, actually I don't think I'll glue what we have already, because it might not work well. Should I glue now? No. Let's put everything dry first, and then glue. Yes. Because if it's all glued and we need to change something around, then we're screwed.
Then
we're glued. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as this. No glue for now.
Vou colocar aqui com ela. E com a lampinha agora.
Tiro ele?
Vou tirar. Vou postar tudo.
Boa. This glue here is so amazing. It's a very good glue. We love it. But as it expands, it's lifting all the buttons from the original place. And the buttons in the middle, we cannot really reach to put a clamp and hold them under. So I think we're gonna have to give up on this glue and go for the normal wood glue, which is also a very good one. sanding it low and then cleaning with the compressor, we saw that there are some gaps, so we need to fill them up before continuing on, yeah, just finishing this with epoxy resin or varnish. So we're gonna make a little dough with powder, wood powder, how do you call that again? Well, wood powder. I think this is so awesome. I really hope you guys like it too, because for me this is amazing. When we were all talking, discussing how we can do it, or many ideas on the design itself, like the beauty of it, not the function, Ben had the idea of making the diamond shape, and he was looking at me and he could tell that I had something in my head that I was not daring to share, because I had pictured this manta idea for so long, but I was not sure it was gonna be possible, so I was just trying to let go of it, you know. And then Ben said, okay, what's on your mind? If you could say, like, what is your favorite table, and then we can see if it's possible. And I said, okay, if I could tell what I would love the most, it would be to have a manta table. And then I looked at Adilson like, he's gonna kill me now. And he was like, tell me more. And then I showed an image that I had made already, because that's how much I was with that in my mind for so long. And he said, okay, we can try. If you don't get angry at me for failing, we can try now. Of course, I wouldn't get upset. And I was so happy that he accepted the challenge. He's so amazing. I'm so grateful. But then while he was doing it, I was feeling so guilty and so sorry, because it was such a hard job. It was so difficult with all the little corners and everything. And then I kept asking him, are you hating me now? Are you hating me now? But he said that he was enjoying doing that, and that now he's very proud of the result. So I'm also very proud of it. I'm very thankful, mainly thankful because I know he puts a lot of effort, and now I get to have my dream table. How nice is that?
Aqui, olha. Aqui. Nico da rede.
Vai dar pra deixar essa ali.
Tá bom. Vamos sim, tá bom, assim.
Result for now, because we're not gonna install it into place yet. I have no words to say how happy I am about this table. I had it in my mind for a very long time, and the final result is even better than my dreams. I had the idea about the manta rays, then Ben had the idea of the diamond, then Adilson had the idea of making it different colors, and then making this taller for things not to fall. It has a very nice detail made with the router. It's just filled with so many details, and everybody involved put so much heart into it, and I think this table will be a forever reminder of that. So I'm super grateful for all the effort that was put into here. And now what's missing for this to be installed into place is that we still couldn't figure out how we want the supports to be made. We want this table to also become a big bed here with the sofa, so it has to be able to go down. And we don't know if we're gonna build the supports with wood, like one box inside the other that moves, or if we're gonna build it ourselves with metal, or if we can find a pre-made one. We don't know, because the pre-made ones we have found, they don't have the size that we need here, so it's been a bit tricky. But once we have that figured out, then we're gonna finish this table. It's gonna go exactly here, and I cannot wait to see that in place. And we're gonna have it varnished, it's gonna be shiny, protected, so that's gonna be very exciting. But for now, I think what we got is already super exciting, and I couldn't be happier. This journey is only possible thanks to the generosity of our supporters. So thank you so much, David, for joining us on Patreon. Also, John, Antoinette, and David for donating through PayPal. And Arthur, Joseph, Greg, Wiley, and Dwayne for leaving us a super thanks. You guys rock. See you all next week. Bye!